needs to be used on raisins. Otherwise, you're just wasting it. You wouldn't dare use such a rare treasure on that.
Hey, Graham. Thought I'd get some air and work on my dagger project.
Well, it seems unlikely someone could just take your bed. How'd they do it?
Aren't you the little backhanded complimenter? If I knew, why would I let them take it? I suppose if I didn't snore as loud as Mrs. Crumbler tears through trees, maybe I would have heard him coming.
So, how am I doing in Daventry so far?
You may have come into town thinking you needed to show everyone how clever you are, but I'm happy you're back with those of us that seize opportunity with our hands, not our heads. Don't forget, you are well on your way to earning a Wetzel Wolf patch, so keep it up.
Bye for now.
Forget what those other guys say. A sword is mightier than a pen. Keep your coin, kid. The Crumbler couldn't even run for half a second on that. Ha! Yeah, I can't be a fan of anyone that connected to their emotions. Please, remove Chester's amateur jokes from my presence.
The sign read, "Ask us about our free samples."
I am here to serve.
How do I get my free sample?
Well, bring me some bitter root. It's what I need to finish my walnut strudel. It grows under big, heavy rocks.
Good day.
Have a sweet time. My favorite part is the frosting.
That didn't fit there.
You wouldn't dare use such a rare...
Imagine.
Seems like a waste.
That didn't.
Try to get Pilar's horn.
That didn't need a bell.
You wouldn't dare use such...
Imagine.
Seems like a waste.
That didn't. I hung on.
That needs to be used on raisins. That doesn't need to be...
That.
How did you get that? I thought those were all removed. Strict decrees forbid us from accepting bribes. Oddly, Addendum 2 lets us accept peanut butter sandwiches in times of distress. No one ever wants my autograph. They always clamour for guard number 1's signature, but never number 2's. Is that from the Hobblepots? They once sold me what they were calling deodorant or something like that. It was a sham. Oh, the Queen loved music. King Edward strung all those bells to remind us all. Oh, so you pre-ordered. Smart move. Careful with that. Once, guard number 1 hypnotized me into believing I was a swarm of bees. We lost many good men that day. How clever. You turned the King's prize pumpkin into a nightlight.
Hello there. You're going to try again? Ah, you're just going to get thrown off that same side. Ready?
Wait, I'm not ready. I'll be back later.
Tell that smelly guard when you're ready. I don't want to talk, and frankly, neither does Princess Madeline.
Hello there. You're going to try again? Ah, you're just going to get thrown off that same side. Ready?
What exactly are the rules?
The rules are simple, for a change. If you can stay dry, you win.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, then. Let the duel of strength commence. Again.
Want to see if that feather can fly? Alley-oop! One step closer to Squirrel Nation.
I got you, Graham.
Hurry up, Goosey. Alfie has to get back to the guild meeting.
He needs to work on his time management skills. I'm sure he'll be back any second. Where does he keep disappearing to?
I'm starting to question his commitment to our guild. He'd better come soon.
Now, Pilar, I don't know if I'd say it like that.
He is a weak link. What is the knock? And the password.
Trust me.
Très bien.
Oh, sorry I had to run again. Ulfie ate a star shroom pie for afternoon snack. Too rich for Ulfie.
Figures.
Next item is a grand...
You must now do the secret knock. Yes, and... That is not correct. We know that's you, Kyle.
Next item up for discussion, should we lift our embargo on the consumption of goats?
I long for the days of... Proceed with the secret knock. Continue. That is not correct. We know that's you, Kyle. You'd think with his giant head, there'd be a brain bigger than a macaroon. Ulfie, you're so easily tricked into sitting down. You should stand up for our rights. Well, easy.
But Ulfie likes sitting down. Helps relieve pressure off my back.
Look, Pilar, I'm on your...
You must now do the secret knock. Next. A failure in knocks and mind.
Next item up for discussion, should we lift our embargo on the consumption of goats?
I long for the days of feasting on roasted goat leg with a nice aged raclette.
Pilar, everyone knows there are no more goats in Daventry. Only majestic unicorns.
Ulfie, there is no such thing.
That's what he had. I've seen him.
Ulfie, he pulled a fast one on you, you fathead.
Well, everyone else calls them majestic unicorns.
Ulfie, if everyone jumped off well, my back, would you? Use your head and think for yourself. Or use your lips and close your mouth. Tais-toi.
Okie dokie then. I think we should table this for next week. Next item is a Grand Counselor replacement. I have been happy to serve you, but as you know, I am going to retire next year. Me and the wife are finally going to have time to take up art classes.
How cute. You want to be a drawbridge? Motion to nominate Pilar for the position.
And now, Pilar, you know you can't nominate yourself. Does anyone else want to nominate our fine Sergeant of Arms?
Those woods were far too dark to risk taking another step forward.
Make it quick. Ulfie needs to head back into his meeting.
Have you noticed the squirrel problem we're having? They're absolutely everywhere. You've seen them, right? Mucking up people's gardens. They carry diseases, you know.
Well, I think they're beautiful creatures.
Back away. The duel of wits is not ready yet.
Shame. These could have been carved into really nice jack-o'-lanterns.
Strange.
How's things, Graham?
Do you have special boots that make you run even faster?
In fact, I do. They're called Feet. Or Shiny Biscuits. Your choice.
Can Whisper do a one-handed push-up?
Whisper can do it!
Can Whisper ruffle his mane?
Whisper can do it!
Can Whisper do the splits?
Whisper can... Just kidding. Whisper can do it!
Can Whisper run fast enough around the world to reverse time?
Whisper can do it, but is morally obligated not to.
Can Whisper talk without making ridiculous gestures?
Whisper can, but Whisper refuses to do it.
Can Whisper run faster than Whisper?
Whisper tried it once, but Whisper would not try it again.
Can Whisper bake choco chip pancakes?
If the mood strikes, Whisper might do that.
Can Whisper shake his bonbon?
Whisper would do that if it were legal.
Can Whisper do the worm?
Whisper can do it.
Can Whisper do the Freddy?
Whisper has and will continue to do that.
Can Whisper do a toe touch jump?
No, 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 no! Yes, Whisper will do that.
Can Whisper shimmy?
Mayhaps Whisper will do that.
Can Whisper take off his helmet?
Whisper does a lot of things, but Whisper won't do that.
Can Whisper do a one-handed push-up?
Whisper can do it.
See you soon.
Swift travels. What? You don't like the color of my cape?
I hear you, Wetzel. Stay out. Oh, Hammer, you make...
Keep out. Under construction. kitty, kitty. Not a kitty, not a kitty!
That doesn't need to be
That.
Seems like a...
That.
You wouldn't...
That I hung up.
That doesn't need to be illuminated.
Oh, Hammer, you make such wonderful things. I hear you, Wetzel.
He reminds me of our son.
I always miss him this time of year.
He dreamed of becoming a knight, too. I wish he would visit more.
Or at least write. It was quite handy around the shop, though. Especially with potions.
He'll return. He just has...
What are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Those ones are expired, though, so they're just for display. He reminds me of our son. We don't have anything else for that cheap.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for a knight hopeful?
Of course we do.
We're old and opinionated.
Think through all the options before making a move. Outsmart your opponents with a quick wit.
And never pass up the opportunity for a good prank.
Oh, that's Chester's advice, not mine.
What did I need again to get that hypnotic powder to work?
Raisins. Just some simple raisins, dearie.
Fare thee well.
Always look on the smart side of life.
What was King Edward like?
A generous man. Without him, you and I would not be sitting here. He trusted me with his final request, knowing that no adventure was too daunting for the feather in my cap.
I still can't believe you ever weren't king.
Speak.
Where exactly is the Duel of Strength?
The Duel of Strength will take place on Daventry's own fantastical, wondrous floating island. Head north, then east. You can't miss it.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Next up, the duel of strength.
I'm sure he'll be back any second.
I'm starting to question his commitment to our guild. I'm getting tired of opening that door for him. He probably knows we don't have the croissant. He'd better come soon.
As long as he knows the password, we have to let...
What is the knock? And the password.
Trust me.
Très bien.
Alfie, I am going to have to ask you to please remain in the meeting until we are done.
As long as I know the secret password, you still have to let me in.
How is that the only part of the charter you have memorized?
Next item up for discussion, should we lift our embargo on the consumption of goats?
I long for the days of feasting on roasted goat leg with a knife. Very well. Now what's the secret knock? And then? Guess it's no one. Alfie, did you invite your transparent friends again?
Next item is a Grand Counselor replacement. I have been happy to serve you, but as you know, I am going to retire next year. Me and the wife are finally going to have time to take up art classes.
How cute. You want to be a drawbridge?
Make it quick. Alfie needs to head back into his meeting. Make it quick. Alfie needs to head back into his meeting.
couldn't move that rock, so I just groveled.
These are terrible.
If Princess Madeline ever left me, do you think Mr. Fancy Cakes could fit under my belly?
Almost there. One more horn to find.
Hello there. Again. Have you bridged the gap in your strategy yet? You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right then. Let the duel of strength commence. Again.
Want to see if that feather can fly? Alley-oop! One step closer to Squirrel Nation.
I got you, Graham.
Nah, still one more horn to find.